Welcome back to Texas E36 Garage. We are back on cars. Flood stuff is done for right now. House is drying out. And we are back at Chris's for part 3 of the Pandem widebody install kit. So what we have today is we are cutting the fenders front and rear. As you saw in part 2, we cut the driver's side fender, but then it got late, so we weren't able to finish everything. So today we will cut all of the fenders, get everything cut, the kit remounted on the car so that we can check all our clearances, check everything. We have the other side marked, and you'll see that in a little bit. We haven't marked this side. We're going to test everything on that side and then mirror it and cut it on this side. So that is what we have planned today. We're also going to be taking off his rear diffuser and putting on the Rocket Bunny rear wing. And those final little pieces on the back, but those are the minor things that we have to do today. Main thing is getting these fenders cut, getting all that together. He also has some engine stuff as far as feed lines for his turbo. Got the parts from Rally Road to hook that up and make sure we get that all connected correctly. Also, a few little minor motor stuff, but we'll walk you through that if we get to that point today. But let's jump over to the passenger side and finish trimming that front fender and get the rear one cut as well. See you guys in a second. Guys, as you saw, we have the front fender cut. We need to cut the front bumper here. And we're cutting on the outside of that mark. That makes our line, as you can see. So we'll cut that, finish trimming this piece up, and then we have the back marked. I need to reshape this mark to make it more of a semicircle, so we have some stuff to work with. But you know, we've cut this up high because of the wheel is going to be 18, and we're going to need that kind of space to work with. And we'll trim it from here, and we'll make it nice radius and get that cut. But let's jump to the front, finish cutting that. I'll grab the grinder. See you guys in a second. Technical difficulty, but now we're back. There's that. And gone. I got my best weight up. As Sand pulls up in his E46. Take a short little E46 break. Come join the party, so we'll have some fun now. Okay guys, well we're gonna test fit this little wing piece here. I'm gonna move you, rotate you, to see how this works and see if we have to cut any more out of this bumper. Which I don't think we do, but just want to be on the safe side and check it before we finish all this stuff up. But I gotta get this pushed down, screw it in. But it looks like it is right there and perfect. So that's gonna work out perfect, guys. Okay guys, well, my grinder is acting up right now. giving me, I guess, the cord. I'm going to take it back to Harbor Freight and get some stuff switched out here. But we have our general outline of where we want to cut here. I'm going to have to, as much as I didn't want to, but I'm going to have to cut part of all this all the way up and over and down, which will involve cutting the moldings, but that part is covered up by the body kit anyways. So we're going to work our way around and cut, start up here and cut in a radius circle and work our way down in that fashion and feather it down to the side skirt and go from there. So guys, we are peeling back the first layer of his fender. Eventually we're going to jack this up and take the tire off so I can get to the inner fender liner. So, but for now we're doing this so I can get to that middle inner layer of metal. As you see, I got to cut that as well out of here, and then there's the inner one, which is further down, and we'll just slowly work our way through this fenders till we fully get it cut. But we have everything else pretty much cut and good, but we'll take this fender off and we'll trim all the plastic and everything off here in a little bit. But let me finish bending this stuff down so we can get to the second layer of metal. Well guys, we got this outer fender rolled down enough that I can get in here and cut what I need to cut out of the inner fender, or the middle layer of fender on this car. The E36 has 3 layers of metal in the rear. So gonna cut this, and then we'll have to remove the tire and cut the inner, and then we can work our way to the middle and get everything out of here in a clean, precise manner. Okay guys, had to make a makeshift repair on my Harbor Freight grinder here, but we're gonna get back at this, and I'm gonna finish cutting this little bit, and maybe we can pry this back, get this all cut off, and get this second layer fender off. Then we'll jump inside and then cut the inner layer out, and then that should have us pretty much clear all the way around. Yeah. Okay guys, well we're gonna attempt to cut the rest of this fender here and make this work. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's not gonna work there. Nope, I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be a crap show, but here we go. So, we just need to clean this up. Could use a little cutting on that, but we can trim that up. Once I hammer it close, we'll trim it all up, make this look nice, hammer this back, cut this back, and this fender will be ready to be welded. Oops, I didn't do it. He's gonna have to take this little panel off anyways, but we're getting all the inner fender hammered up tight to the inner here so that we can trim off like this little excess piece and stuff. The rest will be welded together to make a nice solid inner fender here. We'll grind a lot of this stuff up and make it look actually presentable, but we'll take that off too so I can get that all hammered. But this is pretty much getting there and looking fairly decent, minus this stupid plastic piece. But we'll trim this off flush and then we'll weld it another day. Well guys, we have the rear fender cut, as you can see, super clean, hammered up, all flat. I'll come back and weld it later, but we are cut and ready to put the wheels on when Chris gets tires for them. But we are close. So now to jump to the other side and do the exact same thing we did over here on the other side, so we can then get the kit reinstalled. Well guys, we're about to jump over here on this side and we're gonna mark the same stuff and cut, but look at those spider eggs. This car, crazy. But we're gonna cut, get this panel off, and then cut everything.
Fun stuff. I don't think so. Yeah, that's not a V8 to me.
Yeah. Kind of sound like a pussy V6.
Or that.
This one here?
Yeah.
Looks good, guys. So we'll go ahead
Get the cut.
and chop this shit up. I might need to put in a new blade, but I'll cut the first with this blade and then we'll go from there.
Number 8? Yeah, no, wait right now.
Unfortunately, I cut through a ton of Bondo. Look at it all. Literally didn't hit metal there for a minute.
Wow. Bondo, huh?
Yep. Let's throw some sparks, guys. It's the last fender to cut, and then we're gonna be done for the night.
That took you like less than 5 minutes to cut that?
One layer of metal. Ugh. So, we're done, guys. We need to take this plastic shit out.
If you want, I can just cut that out like I did last time.
Well, it's bolted in. All we gotta do is unbolt it.
Or just rip it.
Rip it!
My dog's been like killing me.
Get it. Get it, boy!
And all that junk. Doesn't like it.
We found gold! I like her just throwing that, like, wow.
Look at this. Look at that.
Hey!
Vacuum crisp.
Yeah. Vacuum. I got the blower over there.
Yeah, that's a lot. Dude, you've been like driving through mud and shit?
Dude! He keeps pulling it. Yeah. That's a whole ant bed right there.
Right there. Look at that. That is like a weight reduction 101. Take all the dirt out of your E36 fender.
It's like a pound of dirt you got.
Oh, you see this, guys? You see that. That is a ton of dirt that came out of that fender. But we have the liner out, as you can see. We have the fender cut now. Oh, it's done. Now, next thing to do is weld the rear fenders, which I'll do next video on part 4-ish. Or 3.5, whatever we want to do it on. But we have this side cut, we have the other side cut, we have the front cut, and we have the other front cut. So we are pretty much set to reinstall the wide body here soon. What'd you guys get done motor-wise? Got the rally road thing on, got the coolant hose.
Got the wires kind of separated. Get them.
Wires separated. You saw us do the hood exit last time on this gigantic turbo. But this thing should be running here soon. Who knows how long that'll be though, but you know, Chris gets mad about that, but It'll be done when it's
yes,
done.
I do.
It'll be done when it's done. But thanks guys for watching. We got everything cut. We're gonna put everything back on the body kit once I weld the rear fenders. So the rest of the kit, as you saw, will go back on the car. Chris should have some tires by then for the hardage wheels for the rear, so we can put the rear tires on, front tires on, put the car back down on the ground, and then see where we are and see if we need to cut anything else. So, see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. I'll see you guys next time. By the way, Chris did not, as suggested by multiple commenters and subscribers, did not flip his German flag.
Sorry.
To be the correct way.
I'll do it this weekend, sorry.
He's a very bad German car owner.
Sorry, I'll do it this weekend. My apologies.
But he will flip the flag so he doesn't offend anybody.
Represent Africa.